Guys, how's it feel looking at that trophy? What's your thoughts?
Looks great to me. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen this thing since that night that we won. Actually, the parade, but it's been a minute. It's good to be reunited with my baby.
Facts. I mean, it looks right. You know, it looks good being in Denver. I think it's where it's supposed to be.
Aaron, just tell us a little bit about your trip to Sombor and what was maybe the most memorable thing you got to experience while you were out there?
Oh, man, the trip to Sombor was awesome. Just going and meeting up with Joic, working with him a little bit, just kind of experiencing his lifestyle. It was just cool, you know. Just a super high character guy. I mean, you guys know this. You guys have known him and been around him longer than I have. And what you see is what you get. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. He's congruent. He's the same guy inside and out. Every day he's consistent. And Sombor is it's just a beautiful town. You know, his way of life is really, really amazing. And I can understand why he's trying to get out of here.
Are you getting more into horse racing now? You going to follow him a little more, ask him about it a little more?
Yeah, it was cool. It was really cool. I wanted to really up the ante and up the stakes. I was gonna go bet, and he was like, "Hey, Aaron, don't jinx me."
What's one thing that's really different about that lifestyle over there that you know?
Well, there's no commute. You know, Sombor is a small town. You can basically walk from one side to the other side of it in maybe 35 minutes. And it's not like that in America. Everything is so spread out. Half of your work day is commute. You know, not half, but a portion of your work day is just being in the car. So you cut that out. Food is really good, fresh. You know, just very calm.
How are the people? How did they receive you, the Nuggets fans there when you were there?
That was awesome. It was awesome. It was cool. I think they were most interested in my dreadlocks.
Mike, how was your summer? Just coming after the championship, how was your summer? How did you spend it?
Yeah, it was a great summer. It was one of my more healthier summers, you know, since I've been in the league. So that was amazing. I got to enjoy it a little bit more instead of just focusing on rehab. So that was great. I went home, spent a long part of it with the fam, just back in Missouri, and then spent a portion of it out in LA. I got to travel a little bit, but overall it was a great summer. Short.
Hey, Mike, Aaron, this is for both of you guys. I know this is a long time out still. I'm curious, did you watch any at the FIBA basketball championships? And if Team USA asked you, would you want to play?
I think it's definitely an honor to play for your country and represent your country. I think it was so short after our championship. I don't know what I would have decided. But yeah, I did get a chance to watch it, and I was kind of surprised with how good, you know, some of those other teams are. I didn't realize, you know, how good Germany was, how good Serbia was. You know, it was fun to watch, and it was fun to watch some of my, you know, my friends play on the Team USA and do pretty well. So,
How do things change after winning a championship to your approach to this next season for both of you?
want to go?
I don't think the approach is any different. You know, I think the rest of the league is adjusting and kind of trying to shift to figure out something to answer what we've brought to the table. I think we just do what we have done to get us to this point.
Question for both. Obviously, winning the championship was very difficult. Do you feel like trying to repeat will be more difficult than that, or easier?
Yeah, I've been asked this question a lot. I think it definitely will be harder. People have asked like if we're motivated, but like the good thing about our team is we still have a lot of individual motivation. You know, Aaron wants to be a first-time All-Star. I want to be an All-Star. Jamal, you know, Joker's done a lot that can be done in the league. You know, 2 MVPs, a championship, Finals MVP, but he's still motivated. You know, he's just so consistent as a person. That's a gift of his that he'll be on point as well. So I think that if motivation was a factor, I think we all have that. But we know it's going to be a lot harder, and we see the teams that are getting put together around the league, and it's a crazy league right now. You know, with the moves Boston made, Phoenix, the Lakers, Milwaukee. You know, there's a lot of really, really good teams in the league right now.
And
Mike,
I'm thinking, touching on both those questions, last questions, I also think like Mike was saying, like, yeah, we have individual goals, we have team goals, but we want to get better. You know, we don't want to stay the same. I think if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So I think we have more potential and things to improve on to be even better this year than we were last year.
sorry for interrupting, Aaron. And Mike, do you think you're in your best moment physically since the injury? Do you think this is your peak physically?
Yeah, I'd say since my injuries, since my last surgery, yeah, I'd say I'm much more in a better place now as far as athleticism and things like that go. It's crazy. We won it last year, and me and Jamal had just come off we were kind of like rehabbing during the season. You know, me and Jamal were. So to have the summer to, you know, make some steps has been amazing.
I know that you are a champion now, but what do you think you can improve to repeat that this year, personally, in the game?
Yeah, personally, it's for sure taking care of my body, making sure I'm feeling good first and foremost. But then offensively, I would just say one of my focuses was just ball control, doing a lot of ball handling, you know, not just going in the gym and working on my shot. You know, I don't think that's going to go anywhere, you know. So I've been trying to pay more attention to just ball handling, really, and ball control. We just had that conversation, actually, me and Aaron.
Were either of you in touch much with Bruce before or after he signed with the
A little bit, but we had been talking about, I mean, like the potential opportunities that Bruce had, even leading up to the championship, all throughout the season. So we kind of knew what was going on. We knew where his mindset was. Obviously, he would have loved to be here and loved to come back and run it back, but when it comes down to it, like, you can't turn down what he was offered.
What's the biggest challenge of replacing him?
Well, Bruce is a Swiss Army knife. He does a lot. He does a lot for us. He was so good for us offensively and getting downhill and sustaining the pace when he came onto the floor off the bench. But I think what we're going to miss most about Bruce is his defense. His defensive tenacity was crazy.
Question for Michael. A lot was made about your performance in the playoffs when the three ball wasn't falling for you, and you responded well with the rebounding and the defensive efforts. How much of that has transitioned into your summer work, and do you still see yourself as that lethal three-point shooter?
Yeah, I think I'm still a good three-point shooter. But I mean, yeah, I mean, no, that's a good question though, because I think a lot of people's confidence can get shook. But no, I mean, I was definitely in the gym working on my shot like I always am, and the other intangibles I think is becoming a complete player, being a complete player. That's the focus, and it's like a night-to-night thing. You know, we play 82 games, so the focus going into this year is I don't want to be a complete player one game and then not a complete player and just a shooter other games. So it's just that consistency is, I think, what makes great players great.
Hey, Aaron, how long did it take you to kind of go back to normal after that long run where your body felt good? And on top of that, could you see yourself, even in the long run, playing in Paris?
Yeah, it definitely took a couple of weeks to kind of like get some of the tendonitis out of my body after the season. And like Mike said earlier, you know, any opportunity to play for USA is an honor. It's an honor, and I think the style of play that we have here in Denver translates very well to FIBA. When we move the ball, everybody shares the ball. Everybody is intelligent, high IQ ball players and play off of each other, and it's really a team game here. So I think it translates well. If I have the opportunity to play in Paris, that would be amazing, and I would love that and revel in that opportunity.
Michael, you said you had an emphasis on ball handling in the offseason. How do you think you would apply that most in this season? Is it more pick and rolls, attacking closeouts?
Yeah, well, I think our team was really good this past year, so it's not like we're going to be switching up roles or things like that too much, but there's opportunities in the game for me to have the ball in my hand, whether that's transition, whether that's just different times. I don't anticipate my role changing significantly. That's what makes us the team we are. But with that being said, you know, some guys get stuck in a role and then they conform to that role for the rest of their career. I'm trying to get better, just like AG said. So that's an area that I feel like I can get better at. So that was one of my focuses for sure.
Aaron, you hosted a workout or some guys at your house the other day. What was the energy like? Did you notice anything from the young players maybe you hadn't seen before?
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's like surreal, you know. Like, wow, I got the Denver Nuggets in my house playing basketball. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Both of you guys, let's all talk about with Jeff and Ish being gone, wanted to see even more leadership from Jamal and Nikola. That Nicola's been doing a lot of that in recent years. Do you guys feel like you need to help in the leadership category even more than you already have? And for you too, Mike, you know, you're now squarely a veteran.
Yeah, definitely. Well, first of all, have you seen how bald Jeff is? He's so bald, bro. But no, I think we got good leaders on our team. You know, DeAndre, KCP, and then yeah, we gotta probably as we get older, you know, take some of the young guys under our wing for sure. We're definitely gonna miss Ish and we're gonna miss Jeff, but we still got such good camaraderie as a team and chemistry that I think we'll be okay.
Question for both of you. Roger talked about missing Bruce. In that vein, that's kind of off the wall. How good is Peyton Watson? Each of you?
Peyton has a great opportunity to be something very special in this league. His feel for the game at such a young age is really important, and it's something that is rare. You know, just his ability to just be natural and instinctive on the floor. And then, you know, his nose for the ball on defense is like outstanding as well. Like you saw the small spurts of him playing against the Warriors, and he was just like whooping shots left and right. And we're expecting him to, you know, really come in and contribute on the defensive end, and also hold his own on the offensive side as well.
AG, what were some of your summer highlights outside of traveling to Serbia? I know you traveled a bunch.
You know, going to China and promoting my new shoe in China. That was definitely a highlight of my summer.
Aaron, what was it like to go see Coach Prime?
Oh, it was cool. Coach Prime got it lit. Man, Dion has Colorado turn right now. The sideline was like Celebrity Row. It was like the club.
Kind of off of that, I saw KG talking to you at the end of the game. I was curious what he was saying.
He was just saying he was proud. You know, he was saying that he's proud of me. He's saying that he loves the way that I play the game. Like it's kind of like tough nose, old school, and that he was happy for me. And then I was just paying my respects to a legend.
One more. Did he hit you guys right when you guys won, that you won the championship, or did that hit you a little bit later in the summer?
I don't know. I praise God as soon as we won. You know, as soon as we stepped off the stage, all the glory goes to God, and I think that's when it set in. And I'm not sure, honestly. Mike, you wanna answer that?
I mean, it hits right then, but then you kind of like realize it. You realize the effects of it, like over time, over the summer. You know, people greeting you as champ. That you know, and just you realize like you are a champion, an NBA champion. Like no one can take that from you. So it hit that first day, but the whole summer, it was kind of cool to see. You know.
Cool. Thank you, fellas.
Thanks. Appreciate y'all.